Monster Hunter streamers chat asked their opinions on a weapon. They said, drop your Prime sub and maybe I'll tell you. Beast mode, I'm afraid. Beast mode. We have 2 figurines and a 312 key. Take me to 312. I don't know how to read this. What candy you giving out for Halloween? I have a variety pack of... These are Canadian candy bars, partly. I have a variety pack of Crispy Crunch, Wonder Bar, O. Henry, and Caramilk. But there's not a lot of Crispy Crunch left, because I've been eating them. But there's a lot of Caramilk left. No Coffee Crisp. I love Coffee Crisp, but in my opinion, it comes with the decroded variety pack. Because it's Coffee Crisp, which is great, Kit Kat, which is fine, Aero, which is pure garbage, and then Smarties, which is great if you're like 6. But as a grown-up, I just can't be satiated with like a cardboard box with 6 Smarties in it. It's just not enough, man. You gotta eat like 10 of them just to feel something. Padlock. I will not stand for Aero slander. Here's what I'll say in your defense. They're not sending the best candies in the variety packs. So maybe a full-sized Aero is actually like good, but the fun-sized Aeros are pretty bad. It's the same. Do you guys have Fuzzy Peaches in the US, or is it a Canadian thing? Because like the full-size Fuzzy Peaches, what a delightful candy. The fun-size Fuzzy Peaches is not even the same thing. Instead of being like an oblong spheroid, they're like little bumps. They don't even have like the red accent in the food coloring or anything, which just like mentally, it seems like it takes away from the whole experience. Not peach rings. We got a different class of criminal. Snow White figurine. I mean, they're functionally very similar. Don't get me wrong. There's a place to use the bolt cutters, man. Is Fiona Apple posting? So that's what we're giving out. And if we run out, I hate to say it, but I got fruit snacks. That's just like, that would be if we got like 74 kids. Not fruit leather, man. Come on, these are like spooky Halloween-shaped fruit snacks. They're basically candy. It's not fruit to go. I'm not gonna start giving people like dried apricots or something. Give out protein bars? Nah, bro. Protein, that's like fucking $2.50 a bar. That's not gonna happen. Help. How are you giving out candy when you're out with your daughter? Usually, like, you know, she's 4. So last year we put on our costumes, which took like half an hour. And then we went to like 5 houses, and then we came back. And we do it like early. Like I think there's different time slots for Halloween based on your age. I think if you're under the age of like maybe 8, you go out like basically before dinner, like 4:30, 5 p.m. And then you finish like by dinner. Then you take like a little dinner break. and then the kids that are older than that come out. There's 2 showings. You're absolutely right. There's a matinee and then there's a primetime showing. Anybody know where I use these bolt cutters? So you're gonna go out again later? No, I'm not. I'm 36 years old. Maybe here? Okay, and I got fucking responsibilities, man. Fetch the bolt cutters. Ass. We need adult Halloween. They have it. It's called Halloween. Mathis, I need you. It is also called St. Patrick's Day. That's true. I want candy though. Well, fucking go to the store, man. I don't know what do you want me to say? You don't want to buy it though? Yeah, but it's the golden rule, man. Like if it's Halloween and you're an adult and you're supposed to get free candy, then you have to also buy candy to give to the other adults. I don't think I'm built for this, man. From the front door, turn around, head right, and there's a gate. Okay, this is not the front door, but I can get... This is... Okay, from the front door, which is here, turn around. Is this an Xbox 360 thing? They call it the Xbox 360 because you when you see it, you turn 360 degrees and walk away. That's a 180? Yeah, but it's not called the Xbox 180, is it? Now go straight and it'll be on the right. At which point do I go to the right? Nope. Okay, Joe said nope, so we go back. Thank you for your prompt feedback. Ah! Oh, why didn't you say so? Oh, man. Okay, thank you, Joe. Thank you. Joe is blessed with the ability to communicate, man. There's no doubt about it. And a working light bulb. Holy cow. We did it, Joe. The hell is this, man? Did I really never go downstairs? There's probably like a load of fucking health items down there. Favorite candy to get on Halloween? Dude, so this is not really an answer to the question. Does anybody here work in the Canadian candy industry? Can you tell me, do sour cherry blasters still exist? That shit went platinum in middle school. I know it sounds like a 90-year-old man talking about the candies that he used to eat when the Great Depression was on. I never see them anymore, man. The black and red package. I see Sour Patch Kids, Starburst, Skittles, Jolly Ranchers, Jolly Rancher gummies, etc., etc. But I never see the sour cherry blasters anymore. But as for me, I am a gummy candy enjoyer, or like a fun-sized bag of chips enjoyer. But my daughter is now old enough that she can pretty much eat all the candy, so I'm not able to skim as much off the top as I used to. It used to be, when she was like 2 or 3, you know, she'd get like a hard candy that she could choke on, and I'd be like, well, you can't eat that, so I'll just get some. But now she's like old enough to responsibly eat it, which fucking sucks, man. Because now I can't just steal it. Alright, this is where I started, I think. Thoughts on Tootsie Rolls? I'm for them. Like, if it's free, if I'm getting a Tootsie Roll, then I'll be eating a Tootsie Roll. Daniel, wilted flower, wilted flower, wilted _ Does this mean that the sunflower has fallen? Dan was quick off the draw today. He started fighting the sunflower like 10 minutes into my 2-hour ride and was still... I mean, it's the pot calling the kettle black, because how long have I been opening my map in Silent Hill trying to figure out where to go? But he was still working on it when I had to hop off. Do you remember where there was a broken light bulb? Yes, in the room that we opened with the reading room. And it had a shadow on the light bulb. So we got a fucking... Thank you for the raid, by the way, Daniel. Combined light bulb and blood red paint? I thought for sure I was like operating on a level you've never seen before. You gotta open the can first. It cannot be opened by hand. What if I lock in? No, it was not. Oh, it was in this room. Vanity mirror. They won't do it, man. They won't take it. The can opener is in a book that you can shoot. I remember this book, okay. At 217, there was a very strange book hanging on a terrace. And I looked at it and I said, that doesn't look right. But if I shoot it, everyone's gonna make fun of me and they'll be like, you're wasting ammo. Hang on, next intersection, check the map. Is this game fun? It looks frustrating to play. Fun is a loaded term. There's a meaning to the experience. Are you enjoying it? Yes, in a manner of speaking. It can be unpleasant to play at times, but that's not a feeling that I need to shy away from. So I guess I'll go back to 117. Would you enjoy it if you weren't streaming it? No, probably like less than 3 hours into the game, I would have not known where to go and then put it down and never picked it up again. I need the live coaching for sure. What are these bot-ass comments? You been on X to Everything app lately? Shit's bleak, man. Oh, Lakeshore Restaurant, because there is no 117. There is no Pepe Sylvia. There's something about a hotel restaurant, man. I don't know what to say. Even if the hotel and the restaurant are kind of ass, you always feel like a G when you eat in the hotel restaurant. Can opener! Don't you feel like you're splashing out, man? when you wake up in the hotel and you're like, where do you want to go for breakfast? Well, there's a Burger King like half a mile down the road, and you're like, you know what? Let's just go to the hotel restaurant for breakfast. I'm in the mood to pay 31 bucks for bacon and eggs. And then they bring the bill, and you're like, I don't need to give you money. I just need to write down a 3-digit number on the bottom of the bill, and then magically I don't have to pay for the food as long as you write down someone else's room number. He's done it. Free food life hack. Guys who order Uber Eats and are named Mike hate this one simple trick. Look at your phone, put AirPods in, walk into a busy restaurant and say, Uber Eats order for Mike. Walk out with 17 bags of free food. It's fucked up. Me in 24 years, walking into every sushi restaurant in Vancouver and saying, DoorDash order for Olivia, and just filling my fucking pockets, man. Oh! Another piece of Otoro, please. And you can't beat the price. That's so real. Why is he so maniacal? It's funny, humorous. Comedians are the modern day philosophers. You guys see the Rizzler on Jimmy Fallon? He done! Didn't we put that in, but they were like, maybe they were like, obviously you're looking at the Prima strategy guide, so like we're not gonna let that work. Oh, well. Employee elevator. Why would we ever watch Jimmy Fallon? Because the Rizzler was on it? I haven't seen it either. I've only seen the screenshot where they look like a Pokemon's full evolution. Hang on, dude. Before we leave, we gotta save. You just saved? I know. You gotta save, man. Can you please heal? I'm not walking around on 1 HP for sport, you know? This is like, I mean, I got empty pockets, bro. They deserve to be treated with disdain. Nah, man. I feel like... Listen, I disagree with Slime. But I do... Oh, thank God, a save point. I'll defend to the death his right to say it, because he's a natural-born hater. He's not just hating for clout. Like, he feels the hate deep within him, and I embrace that because I think it makes us kindred spirits of a sort. That being said, I kind of hate Hakuto. I think she squandered the goodwill that I had for her. I got nothing... Oh, shit, I put all my stuff in there, man. Maybe I'll restore my items real quick. But I got nothing really against the Costco guys. They just seem like they're sticking to the bit. Like the Costco guys have, I'm sure they've had offers, but to the best of my knowledge, they've never posted a TikTok that is like buy Boom Coin or something like that. As soon as they do that, then I'll be a little bit more upset. But like, oh, I'm over the weight limit. I see. I'm still over the weight limit. Take off your shirt. Salad Dodger. I did see the video of AJ like directing, and it does give off a dark energy. But I also feel like if you saw me parenting, you might feel like the same way, to be honest. You might be like, why is this guy so pressed about like his kid taking so long to put on her shoes? And the answer is because we got places to go, man. And like I could put your shoes on really fast. But then she's like, no, I want to do it. But then she's like not doing it. And I'm like, well, we got fucking swimming class in 15 minutes. Like we got to get, and it's a 17-minute drive. We got to get out of here. I'm Johnny, one hot guy. It ruins the mystique of it being just a couple funny videos with his kid. Well, yeah, what do you think they're doing in the back part of the deli counter that they don't show to the customers, man? There's corpses and saws in there. That's how you get your ribeyes and your strip loins and your eye of round and stuff like that. You know, flesh comes in and steaks come out. Somebody's got to do the slicing. Nice try, loser. A health beverage. It's actually like, it's less scary to not have a weapon. Because obviously, we don't have to fight them now. That's true. Everyone's like, oh, AJ has a dark energy in that video. Nobody talks about the fact that he's trying to direct Jay Kinda Funny, who clearly has no idea what the fuck he's doing, man. He's not hitting his mark, he's not hitting the line. It honestly seems like he doesn't even understand the general concept of the video that he's filming. There's an item you need in the kitchen. Joe, you are a Prince of Maine and a King of New England, brother. Like, the dude was trying to review the item before he even took a bite of it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, dude. There's an item on the baker's rack as well. It's bread! You made me choke and die! I choked on his vomit, man. Now I'm never gonna find Mary. And you guys all made fun of me for saving after I do anything. Turns out after you put your shit in the box, you should save. Dude, I'm on yellow health. They brought me back on yellow. Let's go. Had a meeting. Did I miss anything? I was talking about how I think Hawktua is kind of a fraud, but I still don't have a problem with the Costco guys because the Costco guys haven't sold out to Elon and like shitcoin investors. They're sticking with largely the original bit, and it might not last forever. I mean, eventually, they got to make a tough choice, right? Because at some point, like the Rizzler's going to turn like 14, and he's not going to be able to get as much mileage out of the. And then that's where it's going to become very tempting. They're like, what if they make Rizzle coin and I get 20% of the tokens? Like, well, who's to say that it's actually harmful? But for now, I like that they're kind of sticking to they're doing it for the love of the game, you know? I respect that. Hawk Tuah, and I don't really blame her for selling out. I blame her for who she sold out to, but maybe she's a true believer, in which case I guess I am blaming her down to the core. But she sold out and started the grift like borderline immediately. She didn't even wait till she hit like a lull and the engines cut out. Like it was like day 2 she started the grift. Don't get me wrong, I get it. I just wish that it was more like, you know, factor meals instead of like bit on that thing, Optimus by Teslua and stuff like that. But maybe that's my own cross to bear. The laundromat. I don't even have a flashlight anymore, man. I'm lost. Nothing works. It just won't wash off. Order new sheets. Optimus tweet, one of the worst of all time, is really bad. And I like her analytics are getting worse with every single one too. I mean, I feel like the Doge surfing on the surfboard, me riding the Bitcoin wave, her face on the dog's body or whatever. You're just like, you're not even breaking 1K on that? And those people will like anything. Have you seen them in the replies, man? There's dudes like in the replies of the Rizzler videos that are like, yes, my king, check out $Riz. And even those motherfuckers are getting like 11 likes. And they ain't never spat on the thing or nothing. Crypto daughter or podcast son? I mean, there's nuances to this, okay? The answer is probably podcast son, but it also depends on the crypto. I could live with a Bitcoin daughter. I could live with an ETH daughter. If she starts getting any further out, and I know you're like, what about Solana? No, I'm drawing the line at Ether, okay? I wouldn't support it, okay? I wouldn't support it, but if she has to be into crypto, at least be into Bitcoin, okay? You might say Bitcoin's the most cringe. You haven't been down the rabbit holes I've been down, okay? I promise you, it gets worse. But there's some pretty bad podcasts out there too. You hear that? I can't be that mad about podcasts though, because podcasts are basically just... I literally clicked the right stick to try to do Witcher vision to like see what items I need in here. Podcasts are like my Isaac. You know, you catch like a little bit of a wave, you gotta feed the beast. How do you feed the beast? Back in 2012 or whatever, you just find an opportunity to talk more. For me, that was the Binding of Isaac. Now, these days, it's like I had a viral video, time to do a podcast sponsored by FanDuel 3 times a week. So I get it. He's so right. Slime, I was just... people are trying to pit 2 bad bitches against each other. People are like... I like the Rizzler. I just find him delightful. I don't know how else to describe it. People were saying, did you see Slime go in on the Rizzler? I said, yeah, I saw it. And you know what? I +2'd it. I could see how he would have that opinion. And I also said Slime was not putting on airs. He's an organic hater. Like, he did not say, like, I'm going to get some clout by dunking on the Rizzler. He feels the distaste, like, in his bones. So how could I be mad at him for expressing his true nature? I'm mad when people put on airs, when they become, you know, acolytes for something, but they're not true believers, or they become haters of something, but they're just doing it to get some clicks. Here's that attention you ordered. I think it's weird to hate an 8-year-old. I guess I'm just not ageist like you. I can totally understand it. There's been like 4-year-olds I've hated at the park. Where they're like at the park acting churlish around my daughter. I'm like, man, I hate this kid. I was talking about this with Justin, okay? Because we were talking about chat. And I was saying, when I'm not streaming, all men are created equal. You cannot turn me against my brother, okay? And I recognize that every single person watching this, for the most part, I'm assuming, is a real human being, okay? I want what's best for you. I want you to live a fulfilled life. I want you to reach the top of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I want you to have a life well lived. Then, you motherfuckers, type something like, you are seriously dumb, and you broke the social code, and I wish nothing but the worst for you. I'm praying on your downfall. I will be /user, putting in your username, and scrolling up until there's a message where you went through some like hard shit 8 months ago, and I'll be looking at that and saying, you get what you fucking deserve. Until I interact with you, I love my fellow man. So be careful when you throw that first stone, okay? Because I don't have a problem with you until you have a problem with me. I was just looking at the safe for no reason. A deep green gemstone. A brilliant blue gemstone. We got Prince and whatever the fuck that is. Looks like brass knuckles. Tell you straight up. This is a 5555. All right, whatever. There's another one. Okay, Yoda. Yoda asks. Let me in. James does have gamer neck. I wasn't gonna point it out, but especially when he was talking to, it's a locked door, huh? Especially when he was talking to that little girl, he seriously had kind of like a gamer posture going on. Oh, looking for buyer? Looks good to me, brother. The last gem is in this area. Slime, do you have a Joe in your chat? I would not be able to play this game if it weren't for Joe in my chat. They've saved my life so many times. And not just when they fed in Rumbleverse so that I could win so many lobbies consecutively that it would make your head spin. Nothing, huh? Oh, shit, dude! Same Joe? One and the same. One and the same. Viewer retention goes crazy in this bitch, man. Sight read, probably. Beast mode, I'm afraid. So I think this is like a bunch of guys in a boat. That's my guess. Looks a little bit like that. And then this right here. Oh, this would be the paddle, wouldn't it? I'm a fucking genius, man. Now, see, this is where I gotta read it. Because I think that's 7414. It is 7414. Okay, but that's everybody's gangsta and not putting a cross through the 7 until you get an ambiguous letter, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, why didn't they put the cross in there? 7414. The videotape. And the key to the basement. We're going the Binding of Isaac in this bitch. What? They're through the window, Little John? Basement. I can read. That's the elevator. Basement. Take the stairs? Why take the stairs when I got a perfectly good canoe? Oh, the big red sign that says exit. Of course. I did not mean to be so rude. It was not me. It was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below. Get a life, man. Can you talk about bidets real quick? I don't have strong opinions on them. They're good? I assume so. Always a bidet household here. I don't know what to tell you except that I don't know if everybody lives like this, but at some point I kind of abandoned the naive dream of living a perfect life. And I just sort of accepted. I got to maybe like 32, 33 and went, I could still be persuaded to change habits. I've changed habits since 32. I do cardio exercise, drink a lot less alcohol, go outside like way more often. I was compelled to do that. But I'm just content with wiping my ass at this point. I think I've done enough wiping that I'm pretty good at it. If like shocking research came out that was like using a bidet will save your life, I would get a bidet the next day, and we would spring for the Toto washlet, I'd have to guess. You wouldn't catch me using some kind of like backwoods American picker sort of setup. We would go for the Holy Grail, the ones that they have in Japan. But I don't know. I don't feel compelled yet. I've never really felt compelled. I don't know if I can go in there, man. Ouch. I guess maybe we should do this. You use like 1/10 the toilet paper? Is that compelling? I mean, it's a selling point. I wouldn't describe myself as being compelled, though. It adds up. I'm not saying it doesn't add up, but water bill goes up. I'm a streamer with principles. I'm not going to let you get away with that, even though it helps my cause. The water's borderline free. Venus bar. Is it? Well, it's not free, but it's negligible. I mean, like, how much water could it possibly use? Like 100 milliliters? Every time you flush your toilet, it's like 10 liters or something like that. I know it's high pressure, but... So true. People in chat will really be like, makes your water bill rise. Meanwhile, they're taking a 45-minute shower. Yeah, but only once every 2 days. Fuck you. I made you up. minutes till Mario Party, bro. I gotta save. I've never been so motivated, man. Yes! Yes! Next session, 2 hours max. You've saved my life. I have to finish this game tomorrow. I gotta get it off the hopper. It's not even anti-Silent Hill. I will say, and this is not a Silent Hill 2 thing. This is a me thing. It's too long for me. Now, part of that is because I'm checking the map every 2 seconds, but the reason I'm checking the map every 2 seconds is because I don't know where to go. Okay, we've saved. Good job. Good job. Object on floor. You will never be Joe. But actually, this. Oh, thank you. Very important. And then save. The remake pads in like an extra 5 hours. Now that I did not know. But it also puts in a camera that it doesn't make me throw up, so. Wait, what did Kate say? Missed Kate message. User. Lovely Momo. Do you have people for Bowser mode? If not, can join. So we have a full lobby right now. And I don't think we can get to 8. So I think we're just gonna run basic Mario Party. And it's just a personal preference. I'm not fucking with the non-standard Mario Party modes. Like, the Koopathlon that we played for like an hour killed my desire to not be rolling, moving, and playing mini games. Because it was just the same 3 games over and over. And then people are like, actually, there's 7 games. But anyway, it's so fun, though. How about, like, I can't do it today. We got a lobby today that's been sorted. I always put out a call on Discord, by the way, and you're in the Discord. I would definitely play Mario Party on Friday. We could get a lobby going for Friday. But it's really going to be tough to motivate me to do the 8-person mode. Because I just think that the games are not as good. The wrapper that they put them in is not as compelling as the board game wrapper. I'm not negging my wife. You know what it is? It's the Peppino Spaghetti House thing. It's like we thought, hey, it's $5.50 on a Sunday. We should be able to go to Peppino Spaghetti House. And then we walk in and they had a big smile on their face and they're like, welcome. Thanks for coming to our restaurant. Do you have a reservation? No? Oh, they get the fuck out. The order book was already full, unfortunately, as much as I would have loved some spaghetti. Now, we went down the street to Sing Sing. We had some pretty baller pho, and the grilled broccolini was good, and the dumplings were pretty good. There's no doubt about that. Hi, Tomo. Okay, let me get out of here.